When you don't have a whole lot, a little kindness can make a whole lot of difference. Earlier this summer, Here and Now teamed up with St. John's Minor Soccer and the Pentecostal Assemblies of Newfoundland and Labrador. Now, our aim was to collect soccer balls for kids in the Central African country of Malawi. We put the call out to you, and you responded. We collected over 600 balls. Now, Dean Brenton is with the Pentecostal Assemblies. He's just back from Malawi. Dean, welcome to the show.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Give us a quick sketch of the, I guess, the huge problems that people face in Malawi.
Well, a lot of the problems we face here in Canada are very similar: crime, drugs, alcohol abuse, those kinds of things. But in particular, the key problems that they're facing are immense poverty, of course, and the HIV problem is enormous there. So those are the things they're constantly grappling with, and in many cases don't have the resources to handle it.
Now, we put the call out for soccer balls for a lot of the kids, for the kids in your orphanages.
We did.
Give us an idea, I mean, with all those problems, I mean, what difference does a few soccer balls make?
Exactly. Malawi doesn't actually need soccer balls, but what they do need is hope. And I think what the soccer balls really represented for the kids and the people that were distributed to, that people in another part of the world really did care about them, gave them hope that, you know, they can have a good life, and brought joy to their face. And we had a great chance to share not only just a bit of happiness and hope with them, but our faith with them, and that was just a tremendous opportunity.
I guess you can't underestimate the power of play. Give us a look at that, what you brought with us, and tell us a little bit about that.
Well, this is a typical Malawian soccer ball. It's basically plastic bags that's kind of heat shrunk, and this is what the kids would play with in almost every village we were in. To actually have a proper soccer ball was actually almost unheard of. And so when we would present them with an actual soccer ball, it was like they had the world, and the village would actually come alive with activity and life and joy. It was unbelievable.
So what was it like to see the look on their faces when they got those balls?
Oh, it was unbelievable. That's just such a small object that we take for granted here in Canada. It brought so much life and happiness to so many boys and girls and young people. It's hard to describe. But just the smiles and the excitement, it was a community event when it happened over there.
I know we had so many people bringing the balls here. You had them bringing the balls to you guys. I know one man spent $500 of his own money up at Walmart on soccer balls, for instance. What would you like to say to all the Newfoundlanders who were so generous?
Oh, we have to say a huge thank you on behalf of all the boys and girls and young people that received the soccer ball, the different villages, and all the corporate locations that donated. We had over 600. We distributed almost every one of them while we were there, and we can't say enough of how grateful we are that the community came alongside and supported something that we thought we were kind of doing on our own, but the community got really behind us, and there are a lot of happy boys and girls in Malawi today.
Dean, we've got a minute left. It's not just about soccer balls. What other types of work were you doing while you were over there?
We went primarily to help the Malawian churches in that area, in the capital city of Lilongwe, to do a youth conference there, something they've never been able to do and always wanted to dream to do. So we brought teams from Canada over, about 100 Canadian young people, and we're working in orphanages, the villages, in markets, in prisons, just sharing our faith, sharing a gospel, a good news message, and then came together at the end of the trip for the big youth conference. We had about 15,000 people there at the end. And again, just to share a message of hope that the gospel message does have. And it was an absolutely unbelievable, life-changing experience for us.
Dean, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you so much.